Another episode of Quarter Horse Customs. Today is something a little bit different than what we normally do. We are getting ready to leave town. Did an oil change on the truck, went over some stuff, but what we're doing is a little bit different than what I normally do, and hopefully we can continue doing this. Here's what we got. This is our $400 car dolly. You can tell by my expert wiring skills. Nope, those are just temporary lights, sorry. I did at least bring a spare. We definitely have questionable ratchets. I did try to make a video on this thing, but it ended up being like 12 hours worth of video. And, well, it was just too much. So, pretty much what happened was we picked up this dolly, was told it was good, it was a night. We just kind of looked over and said, yep, that's a dolly right there. See, looks like a dolly. This was a mangled mess. The battery was mounted up here with 2 bolts and sitting sideways with a ratchet strap holding it back straight. The winch was down here with a bolt that was questionable. They didn't even have a grade 8 bolt in here. It was a regular chrome one, so you know, one bump and shear and there goes your car. So I went ahead and moved the winch up here. I welded the plate up, we bolted it down so the winch is removable. I put the winch selector here so we can plug in. I shortened all these wires, mounted the relay box here nice, ran wires down up to a battery plate, which was actually left over from the drag and drive hauler over there when we did the gusset plates. So that's left over from that. Got a cheap battery mount, put in the breaker here, and we pulled the plate up because these ramps were just flimsy. There was nothing here. See how I can move like the whole thing now? Yeah, well before you were just moving it because those welds under there broke. So I ended up putting in these plates down here because they just kept welding on top of bad welds. So I put reinforcement plates on both sides. That way maybe these ramps can do the job. And then, you know, the lovely wife happened to notice that the way they had the winch originally was hooked here. And this guy had come loose and slid forward, and we were almost dragging it because the only thing holding it was the winch. So now I put in a secondary pin. So now if this comes loose, the pin still holds it from just dropping the car off. So, where are we going?
North Carolina.
And they'll find out why when we get there. Okay, this is our rig. Let's hit the road.
You're playing with your dollies.
Yes, I am. Apparently 45 PSI and a dolly tire empty is not a good idea because when you see your tire bouncing 3 to 4 feet off the ground, and all you hear is bang, 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 bang. Apparently they need a little less air. Coming down this road, it's just back there going like this the whole time.
These Ohio roads aren't for the weak.
They ain't for empty trailer dollies, that's for sure.
Looks like that guy's not having any fun back there. He's got his hood off and everything else. Let's turn your lights on too, because it is raining. State of Ohio law.
Toronto.
Yeah, but it's still daylight out.
Well, we also gotta get the screwdriver to do that.
Okay. I'll get the screwdriver. You worry about this, okay? Break. What do you think you're doing, sir?
Well, our wire broke off the bottom there.
You got a hot rod over there.
And I ain't got any way to fix it besides shove the wire up into here. That way we don't get pulled over by the skis. I think it'll work as long as this stays off of the bulb. So, at least get us to the... we haven't even made it very far. We've already pulled over like 3 times. This is great. You want to test out your questionable projects under the long drives, you know. We did blow a marker light bulb. So we gotta pick one of them up at the auto parts store.
Before it gets too late or too dark.
Before it gets too dark. I want to try to make it as close to where we're going as possible before we set up how we're sleeping tonight.
Alright, we will update you in 20 minutes. When we pull over again. Right, hon?
No. Why? Nope, we need to find a trailer light. Oh look, a video of us doing a video of doing a video of doing a video. Okay. Cheapest trailer lights. Here we go.
Come on.
course not. It's not bad, but it doesn't have the marker on the side. We need like ones made for a bow at. Oh, wait. It's there.
Oh, it's on the bottom.
Cool. Okay, we got a light. Alright. Ooh, everything in this cart, one doll hair. Huh, I wonder if that'll fit the Chevrolet. Be right back. For how much these do fit, they'll be Chevys. So we're gonna grab a couple. What is this one?
A different one, isn't it?
Fram.
What's the number on this one?
3727. Okay, so I got 3.
This is 3727 as well. It's in a package.
Cool. You want this one too? You want 6?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 6? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, fuel pump filters. Sure. Alright, we have markerage. I did realize I got the wrong one. $6, don't care. We have lights again. And my feet are soaked and I am soaked because it is raining and I want to get out of Ohio. Out of Ohio, here we come.
Yeah. We are almost to West Virginia. That's the bridge I wanted to cross right there between those trees, but that's a railroad bridge. Hey,
West Virginia, here we come. Then I can figure out what's going on with my other tail light that seems to have lost a bulb. Great.
Look, there's a Super 8. Look at the river down there. Look how high it is. That is nuts.
Oh, there it is.
Welcome to West Virginia. Woohoo!
Do they have a welcome center?
I don't know, but usually it's up a little further.
I gotta find somewhere to look at my other marker light before I get pulled over by West Virginia Stadies.
Do you think there's a mountain up here you can hide under?
I don't know. I hope the rain stays like this, but I have a feeling as soon as I pull into wherever we're gonna look, it's just gonna start torrential downpour again.
Pretty much.
Alright, we'll update you guys when we find somewhere to get soaked.
Look how beautiful it is. It is beautiful. Look at the colors. Oh, we're gonna curve. We're gonna see the mountains. This is beautiful.
Well, we went from mountains to hilly plains.
Yeah.
Hilly grasslands, sorry. I'll figure out what they're called eventually. Hey, where'd the rain go? Still ain't found nowhere to pull over. I'm not pulling over in that mud pit.
You sure?
Nope.
It looks fine to me.
I'm good.
OSHA approved.
I'm gonna file a complaint against my boss.
Who would that be?
You.
Yeah, that's right. I am your boss, huh?
Contacting HR.
Good. Watch on HR, hashtag block.
No, I don't.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Look, it's a paint testing on the ground.
No, that's the song thing. Get on there.
What do you mean?
I think I saw it online. If you go the speed limit exactly, it's supposed to be able to sing a song to you. We just caught the tail end of it.
I don't know if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it said testing something.
No, they actually have those. If you go the exact speed limit, it will sing a song. Different tones. Yeah.
Okay. Look at that.
how green it is.
Think about what happened last time. Go way back. Where the wires ripped out of that side. Welcome to part 2.
Well, at least the good news is, at least that fender doesn't move.
It completely blew that SOB. So, let's check the marker.
At least we found a parts store.
Yeah. Because if this blew, that means we haven't had brake lights on this side either. Since Ohio, like 45 minutes ago.
Look okay?
Can't tell. Let's go find a light bulb, something. She can mess with that. These lights are going in the garbage. Just ended up doing the right thing the wrong way. Bought a 10-pack of bulbs because clearly we're going to need them. Because clearly this housing is garbage.
Buy a new light. There we go. So when that one breaks, we'll put one of those ones on. That one looks a lot better than those chintzy things. Go ahead and turn marker lights on and we'll double check it. Not on. Okay. Yep. Now they're on. We're good.
Thank God.
All right. The current time
Is behind schedule.
7:20. Oops. The current time is 7:22. Let's see how long this light lasts. All right, I'm gonna go put Boo in.
New light on, and then about 10 minutes in, we lost our marker light. I swear, I'm about to lose mine with these dang lights. Ugh.
Is it working?
No. I don't know. Is
that side working?
No! What the? What the? It was. I am seriously going to lose it with these damn lights. I don't understand.
That one's blown.
Blown. Completely blown.
So where did it touch at all of a sudden? We still gotta figure out how to get that one off. We are down here in barely into West Virginia. This is like our 3rd time stopping since our trip. 3rd or 4th for these damn lights. That bulb looks good.
Nope, blown.
Is it? Thank God we bought a 10-pack.
Oh boy, here we go. Whoa. That's a unique entrance to a tunnel.
Yeah, it's not under a mountain.
Well, this is gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh, there's my dolly.
It literally says stay in lane. Look at all that.
Where's my dolly still back there? We're down a one light bulb, but I'll live with it. This tunnel's kind of trippy. Like, watch the road, not the lights. Wow.
Kind of cool though, isn't it?
Ears are popping.
I know, right?
Wow.
Welcome to Virginia.
Where? I don't see a sign.
On my thing on here, it said Virginia.
Gosh dang, that thing is noisy.
There's a car on there, or truck, or whatever side we want to pick up. It won't be noisy.
Oh, there it is. You see it?
Welcome to Virginia.
Woohoo! I think it's my first time in Virginia.
4 hours and 51 minutes. Hey, babe, it's 55 through here. You're going 75. Okay, now you're good. It's 70. Now you're going 75.
I just saw the future. I knew what the speed limit was going to be. First actual gas stop, and it's not a Buc-ee's. See how expensive this gets. Whew. She was a wee bit on the thirsty side. Oh, not too bad.
What's going on here? Looks like you got lightage again.
I just can't make this shit up. I've replaced a light bulb in every single freaking state that I've been to so far. I don't know if there's something, maybe it's because this thing's so bouncy with no suspension, if it's like unhooking the filaments and dropping them, or what, maybe LEDs is the way we need to go. I finally figured out all these Hotchkiss fancy bulbs. You gotta like pinch and squeeze really hard and pull from the bottom. That's how they come apart. And then you gotta do some wizardry to put it back together. So now I should, in theory, maybe figure out how. There. Now I'll have marker lights until the next exit. Walker Mountain Tunnel. Oh, I'm gonna have to slow down real quick. Kind of hard to hear the truck over the dolly.
You sure?
Hey, this is the first tunnel we've gone through that we've had both marker lights working.
Okay. Now, just because you said that, one of them is going to go out before you get to the end of the tunnel. How much you want to bet?
I bet you $20 and tomorrow's lunch that we're going to have bulbs by the end of this tunnel. Shake my hand.
Nope, because it's
yeah,
right
because
there.
you can see the end. Come on, shake my hand.
Nope.
Shake my hand. Come on, take a deal. Come on, we're going to have lips. Oh, almost there. Oh, shit, I just lost one.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Dang it, could have had free lunch.
That's where we were supposed to be sleeping tonight.
Yeah, well, I see a problem.
Well, hang on, that could just be that entrance. There's one up here yet.
Oh, please. Oh, hey, what's that say?
North Carolina state line.
Woohoo!
Welcome to North Carolina. Well, is the one across the street open? Yeah, we'll just turn around and go back to that one.
Okay. Well, it's the morning. That was where we stayed last night. We picked that up for $20, I think, off Facebook, and it actually wasn't that bad, except somebody forgot sleeping bags. Brandon was laid sleeping bags down. They're at home. Actually, I don't know which way home is. All I know is we're in North Carolina. We're 4 hours away from what we're picking up. And then this showed up last night. That's kind of nice. Wish we were taking that home. Cow hood. Aftermarket wheels. But it's all good. Just took them 13 times to figure out how to park. Ever go to a boat ramp and watch the dads try to back up a trailer? Yep, same philosophy. Anyway, we're going to take the tent down and we're going to hit the road. Only downfall to the tent situation. So I normally have a tonneau cover because I have a bed rug. So I had to take the tonneau cover off to put the tent up so we can sleep in the truck with the bed rug. Don't want to remove the bed rug because I don't travel every time. So that's why we're doing what we're doing, to make this piece help the next part of the plan, to make it so we don't have to do this. That'll make more sense in a few weeks here when I explain what's going on, right? Alright, I'm going to put the tonneau cover back in. It's probably going to be quite comical. But I don't have a tripod. So I'll just bring you guys back when it's done. Still a nice truck. So the guys we got it from, we went filming down there. So we grabbed it, drug it out, and this is what we got. This is a 1995 Chevrolet C1500. Well, the door's about to fall off, got a small dent. Mostly rust-free except for this one little spot right there. The bed is in phenomenal condition underneath. No rust whatsoever. That tire is going to frickin' explode. Interesting. Probably ought to do something about that. You know, 600 miles home. Came with an extra grill. Tailgate doesn't work. This tire, Tiger Paw. Looks just as questionable. Something happened here. Don't know if that can be popped out or what. We got no door panelage. Some missing stuff. Airbox stuff. We have a box of spindles. I'm actually not mad about that.
Why do they have a box of spindles? I guess it doesn't really matter anymore.
Interesting. We have marker lights, some kind of paneling, older Chevy stuff here. Here, you want to check that box? Looks like the old school radio. Ooh, a starter.
A clock spring.
Ooh, and it's a rebuilt starter.
It's a clock spring, it looks like.
Ooh, okay. Don't know when we need a clock spring. Rebuilt starter at some point. More radio stuff. What you got there?
Climate control module, it says in the box.
Timing control module?
Climate.
Oh.
Well, it's not new.
No, it's not. And that doesn't go to this style. What's in this box? Oh, looks like some kind of small engine tatter. Distributor cap. That's great.
Hey! Look, that works.
Oh, cool. Oh, look, we got a computer. Cool. What's in that box? And in this box we have, just extra markers and headlights used. Ooh, multi-function switch. That's broken. That's fine. Alrighty. But what we also have is a 350 TBI. Supposedly Knox, but it does have the transmission behind it. So that means I will have a spare 95 transmission. And it's got a good bumper. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Ooh, got a hitch. Ooh, that looks like a nice one. Ooh, look, some fancy shocks.
Oh, yep, nope. Yep. Broke right off.
Well, here's the situation we're in. Dolly was doing great until, well, it doesn't. Yeah, okay. So, I'm in North Carolina. It's hot today, and I'm 680 miles from home, and the dolly just broke. Good news is somebody offered to buy it for $75, and I get to keep the winch and the tires and a battery. So I have lunch money now. I just don't have a way to get the truck home. Any bars down the street? Okay, so, well, I'm gonna go ahead and tear this thing back down and see if we can't find somebody's trailer to buy or borrow or something. I really wanted to go to the beach, not sit in a parking lot with a broken car dolly. I mean, I'm glad to leave it. Fuck those bulbs. Here's the plan. Guy said, hey, I like your dolly. And I said,
I don't.
yeah, not me too much. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to put that in there so that way I can hold that behind that somehow without that. And he goes, take $100 for it without the winch and the battery? I said, kind of want those tires so that way I can put them on my drag and drive trailer. And he goes, that was $75. You keep the tires, the winch, and the battery. I looked at the wife, I said, well, the winch is like $250, battery $50, wheels $100 each, paid $400 for the dolly, bye-bye. So, I don't even know if that'll be here when we get back. You better. So we're gonna go get a U-Haul. Probably should take the keys out of the ignition. Put the window up. Up, okay. Parking brake? Nope. Chip just got more expensive. We have a U-Haul. And you can tell this is a fine piece of machinery here. All hit here. The questionable marks on the lug nuts. Covered in mud. Lights that you can barely see. Nope, you can see those ones. Who needs a license plate anyway? This side isn't working. That's cool. Yeah, so hopefully this works. Something tells me I'm going to have to flip my ball, which is something I don't have, so I have to live with it. Anyway, we're going to head off and go get the Suburban, well, sorry, not Suburban, the truck, so we can hopefully head to a surprise for the family. I really don't like the design of this trailer. I mainly don't like this. I like my electrotronic brakes. Okay. Oh, go back. We got our dolly here.
It's not a dolly, it's a car trailer.
Sorry, whatever. Where's the parking brake? Don't forget to release the parking brake. Turn your steering wheel.
Okay. Okay, let me...
Alright. How are we going to do this? Smart way or the dumb way?
Dumb way. Got the pristine tires, spray paint and everything. We bought lug nuts for no reason.
Well, now I have them. Because, I don't know.
Hey, what does this say? Does it say prime design?
Let's put on the red truck. Unless somebody wants to buy that piece, then, you know.
We could use the money.
$200. Help. If you're the U-Haul guy I just rented this trailer from, please find something else to watch in the afternoon. Oh yeah.
Better take the parking brake off there.
I'm buying it, come along.
I love how you don't have to reach down and undo the parking brake.
Not from here, but actually, I'm gonna get my other car trailer ready to go. Back in high school,
Hey! He got the good old blinker fluid in there. You see that?
Man, he said this thing was in good shape. He didn't tell me we were half empty on blinker fluid.
A sketchy car dolly. You're staying here in North Carolina. Hello. Just a sketchy U-Haul. That's fine.
Slightly more questionable.
Very more questionable.
And a lot more expensive.
$300 for this. For 4 days. It's $100 more than that.
Technically, if we did the math that we did a video of, because it was like 12 hours of work, we made $35 off the dolly. So we got to keep all the stuff that was worth something off of it. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Stay tuned for part 2, because we still got to get all the way home, and we have a surprise to get to. If we can get this to go an hour the other direction, further to go an hour back the other way. Why do we do this? Thank you for watching. Tune in next time to see maybe if it fell off in Tennessee, maybe Virginia. Maybe we leave it in a tunnel.